If you are new to being in your heart and you need some practices for that, I'd invite you to see your energy start swirling down from your mind, like almost like a bathtub draining. Energy swirling out of your mind and start to swirl it all the way down. And so that you gently land and allow that to bring you in. That spiral can help calm. And so just keep spiraling in until it feels really safe to land right in the center of your heart. Whatever way your spiral goes is fine. Don't let your mind get in the way. If there's a motion or a movement or a breath that helps you drop in to this temple space, we're all about holding this frequency. So as you are entering the temple, I'd like you to notice around the temple, whatever your temple looks like. Is there a wall? Is there a moat? Is there a fence? I'd like you to feel into that and see if there's some protections there that may be old and may be ready to be taken down so that your heart can expand beyond those boundaries you've created for it. Are you seeing maybe barbed wire? I'd like you to feel what that wall might be about. Go up to it, touch it, feel it. You can walk around it a little bit. And if you don't have a wall, I would like you to look underground. Have you built something underground or through in the sky? Or is there a hidden heart wall? Is there a hidden way that you're blocking things that you can't quite see from the surface? And I'll invite you to explore those areas and ask what is ready to be taken down today, what you're ready to start deconstructing. So if you in your heart have chosen to start taking down this heart wall, I'd like you in your mind's eye to start taking the wall down. If you have cinder blocks, start moving them off, start bashing them in, start pulling up the fence posts, mow the lawn, start tending to the space around your heart. This is a space not only for other people to find you, it's a space for you to know yourself. A space for you to return to feel safe in, to come to again and again. And so start tending that garden and creating what you choose to create there. And as you start to create your plan for your garden, your plan in the heart of your garden, let's pause. And find your seat. And listen. Listen to what that wall is saying to you. Listen to why you constructed it. Listen to who might be on that wall, in that wall. Who did you create it for? Was it for protecting yourself from betrayal? From abandonment? From neglect? From unrequited love? Did you build it because you didn't feel safe? You felt insecure? for whatever reason, allow that space to speak to you. Allow yourself to listen and allow yourself to be present and sit with this space just for a while. Because likely we've been avoiding this for a bit. We've been feeling uncomfortable about this in our bodies, trying to make sense of it in our minds, some way, with some story. Allow yourself to just sit with the feeling without the story and see that it's not so scary, actually. Staying on the inside, staying within. And once you've felt this energy, invite it to speak to you. Does it have a face on it? Does it have a familiar feeling about it? In this moment, what's most important is that you see that you can actually hold so much in your heart. You can hold discomfort, you can hold scariness, all these feelings, and you can still be in your light, and you can still stay in your heart, and you can stay in your garden with it. You can see it's not so scary after all, and we let it be. And now I would like you to ask this feeling. And if you can't quite get your hand around the feeling, if it's hard to access, you know it's there, and you can't quite feel it, that's okay. Hold the space of knowing what it is, and this will work just as well. And so in that energy, I'd like you to ask it where this came from, where this started in you. Maybe started lifetimes ago, maybe started in your childhood. Maybe this energy is not yours at all. It's one of your parents, your mom or your dad's. As best you can, listen. Listen with the ears of your heart to where this came from. Because just like a root, just like a weed in your garden, we're gonna pluck this out with all the roots and let it go. So wherever that origination point of this was for you, wherever this feeling was, I'd like you to go as deep as you can for that answer. Some of these things are generational. We carry ancestrally. Some we carry from lifetimes and deep histories. Some happened yesterday. Some happened when we were 3 years old. So as you find that origin, I'd like you to allow yourself to go back into that place. And have compassion for yourself. Compassion and acceptance are very close in the feeling. Compassion, welling up of grace and love, knowing that you did the best you could. The golden light of compassion, allow it to come in now, for you to truly know and accept that everything is okay. It is okay. You are okay now. And as soon as you accept this, the healing has begun. Whatever it is, and there can be some incredible traumas that we find ourselves living through. And know that you are bathed in the arms of love and compassion with whatever you have been through. In this moment, we're coming in to acceptance as best you can. And if you aren't able to find acceptance, you can listen longer for the wisdom it has for you. Listen longer. And as you start to step into acceptance and allow your body to relax in the presence of whatever it was that may have happened, or the feeling that has happened, allow yourself to get there. You may want to speak to this energy. You may want to ask it if it has any wisdom for you. And if you feel there needs to be forgiveness for yourself, for others, or if you need to receive forgiveness from someone else, do that now. That's the spirit of this Ho'oponopono. Release. Release the chains. I receive. And as soon as that feels complete in you, I invite you to take this wound, this feeling, this block, and release it. You can release it with your breath. You can see it going back to love and grace. Letting it go with a long, deep breath. Again, long deep breath. Releasing it into the central sun, letting it burn up, letting it go. And now coming back into your present moment, back into your garden. Seeing yourself tending that garden, bringing in those plants and those pieces that you choose there. Love, joy, peace, compassion, kindness, presence, harmony with all of life, trust, trust, trust. security, safety, love, connection, peace. Sow those seeds, plant those flowers, grow your garden from these places and spaces and energies, those that you choose. And if there's more tending to do in this garden, allow yourself, you have all day to tend these. Maybe there's bricks laying around, maybe there's weeds, and whatever doesn't want to be there, give yourself permission to spend all day in this garden, tending and growing and living in this place of love. And you can go through this process as many times as you want. We're having the recording. Starting to open your eyes.